Two insurance powerhouses, State Farm and Farmers, both promising you peace of mind, but only one can truly have your back. Which one really delivers? On the left, we have State Farm, famous for its friendly agents and iconic jingle. On the right, Farmers Insurance, known for those unforgettable ads and wide coverage options. Let's skip the marketing lingo and see what actually matters. We'll break things down category by category, giving each company a score so you'll know exactly who stands out. The final verdict just might surprise you. Alright, here's our game plan. We're comparing State Farm and Farmers across 6 big categories: price, customer service, coverage options, digital experience, financial strength, and oh, this is a good one, special programs. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about. Let's dive right in. Let's kick things off with price because, let's be real, that's where most of us start. So with State Farm, you get a pretty wide range of discounts, especially if you're bundling a bunch of policies together. It's competitive, no doubt. But here's the catch: sometimes their base rates can be a bit higher depending on where you live. Now, moving on to Farmers, honestly, this is where things start to heat up. Farmers is kind of famous for being generous with discounts, and if you're in the right state or fit into their preferred categories, you could lock in some seriously low rates. Of course, the twist: those awesome discounts aren't for everyone, it really depends on your location. Still, if I had to choose, Farmers just edges it out for most people hunting for savings. Alright, on to customer service. State Farm is like the gold standard here. Their network of local agents, super strong. If you like talking to real people, these guys are always around and their claims satisfaction is top tier. The one thing, your experience kind of depends on which agent you get. Now with Farmers, you do get a lot of helpful online tools and there are personal agents in most areas. But, and this is a biggie, the reviews on their claims experience are all over the map, sometimes fantastic, sometimes not so much. So honestly, State Farm is just a clear winner for customer service. They just keep coming out on top with how they treat their customers. Next up, coverage options. With State Farm, you're getting like a buffet of products. Auto, home, you name it, plus some unique stuff like insurance for antique cars or rideshare coverage. The downside? It gets a little overwhelming for new folks, and those policies can be kind of complex to figure out. For Farmers, the menu's still tasty. They've got cool extras like accident forgiveness, and you can tack on a bunch of affordable add-ons. But when you stack them up side by side, State Farm just packs in more specialty options. So for anyone who wants every possible box checked, State Farm is your go-to. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know State Farm started back in 1922 as a mutual insurer just for farmers? Wild, right? Just a little throwback for you. Now let's talk digital experience. State Farm's app is smooth, it's easy to use, you can file claims online, which is super handy. Only thing is, some features are only available if you go through an agent, which feels a little dated. As for Farmers, their mobile app gets high marks and you can pretty much manage your policy by yourself, which I actually love. But if you do need to file certain claims, you still might have to call in an agent. So both have their little quirks, and honestly, this one's just too close to call. We'll call it a tie. Alright, fifth on our list, financial strength. State Farm is kind of the heavyweight champ here. They've got that A++ rating from AM Best, and they're literally the biggest auto and home insurer in the US. Translation: they're not going anywhere. Farmers is still very solid, they've got an A rating and are a big name, just not quite as massive as State Farm. So if you want the biggest and arguably most stable, it's State Farm all day. Last but not least, special programs. State Farm's got a telematics option with their Drive Safe and Save program, which is nice, but I'll be honest, their safe driver discounts don't stack up to what you'll find elsewhere. Now, this is where Farmers really shines. Their Signal app literally rewards safe driving, and they've got some unique affinity discounts, like if you're a teacher or in the military, this is clutch. The only thing to watch out for: if your driving isn't exactly stellar, telematics can actually increase your rates, but overall, Farmers knocks it out of the park on this front. Let's pull all those scores together for a quick look across all our categories. You'll see how State Farm and Farmers stack up head to head. You can already tell it's a close battle, but certain strengths really do stand out. Alright, my bottom line, if you want the best agent experience and insane reliability, State Farm's hard to beat. But if you're all about saving money with unique discounts or want some really smart digital tools, honestly, Farmers is probably the smarter move. It's all about what matters most to you. If this breakdown helped you at all, hit follow for more quick, no-nonsense insurance advice. We're always dropping the latest tips so you don't have to spend hours figuring this stuff out yourself.